So in here we have an interplanting of calendula, green onions, and eggplant. So this eggplant that we're growing is kind of our main crop, and it's a greenhouse variety. And so in the greenhouse or hoop house, space is kind of limited. So we want to use our vertical space, and so that's where these strings come in. So these clips, they set around the string like that, and the stem goes in there, and then they can't move. So as the plant goes up, we just kind of gently twist it around. So we pull it down, we go underneath the plant, around the stem, if I can get it, and then it clips on, and that's it. Eventually these things will grow all the way up the string.
So this net is going to carry the cucumber as it grows. Instead of growing out like it would naturally, it's going to grow up through this white net. And so we just kind of wrap the stems gently around the net and guide it upward, and it will grow that way. Sorry, it's too short, it's not going to work right now.
Cool.
And these sticks are just kind of holding the net further to the ground, hoping to weave them up. And eventually they'll be as tall as the hoop house.
Alright, so this is the mobile market. We're gonna hook this up to a back of a bicycle. It's basically a giant cart, and we're gonna be hauling around produce around campus with it.
Mike kind of explain what's going on here?
We are currently building a solar dehydrator, and it basically uses the sun's solar rays to heat a column that warms the air in the column, and so hot air rises, and then there is a drying chamber, and that drying chamber will dry any of our produce that we want to dry, such as green onions, apples, things like that, and then we can potentially sell them or eat them ourselves. And so right now we are just cutting out the structural components of the dehydrator itself.
Where's this going to be placed?
We can put it anywhere really. It's on wheels, so we can move it. We usually move it so that it is more directly facing the sun.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the beginning stage?
Yep.
Right here?
We're cutting
Beginning
the wood
stage?
frame out, basically.
Okay.
There's a lot of potential for this thing. I'm excited, personally. You
Yeah.
could dry some herbs and make some tea. You could do sun-dried tomatoes.
Cool. So how long do you think it's going to take to implement this until, is this like this isn't a one-day thing, is it?
No, probably I would say if we work every day really hard, maybe like a week.
A week?
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it'll maybe take like a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys just started it today, though?
Yep.
This is the
We've
beginning.
had some we actually started it last year, and we couldn't finish it because of just time constraints and funding constraints. So we had some of it already kind of cut out, and so now we're just kind of continuing that. And we have a lot of manpower, so we can probably get it done.
Yeah. I mean, everything feels
Awesome. Cool.
Hi, my name is Chris, and this is the greenhouse at the Kintry Hall of Science, where we seed transplants that will eventually go into the ground at the SAP, and is also the home of various research projects for students and teachers. So over on the north side of the greenhouse is our salad greens. We have kale, Toscana, more yellow pear, German Johnson, Corinto peppers, marigold tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. On the south side we have parsley, microgreens. This is zinnias, type of flower. This is summer squash. This is jalapeno peppers. Some more microgreens, red amaranth. These are more peppers that were seeded about a week ago. Some winter squash. White bush scallop, summer squash. More tomatoes. Different varieties of peppers. Cauliflower. Snowball variety. Some payload squash. Cucumbers, broccoli, that's about 2 weeks old now. These are more cucumbers, tomatillas, it's like small type of tomato, like vegetable. Fennel that was planted on April 5th, still hasn't sprouted. Some baby boomer tomatoes. And finally we have Chinese cabbage, some more parsley. This is Grand Rapids leaf lettuce that I planted like on my 11th. It's coming up pretty well. Not sure what these are or where they come from, but this is just more cucumbers, or pumpkins rather. 2 varieties of pumpkins.
All right, cool.